days thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Cuts right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here following the penalty. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. A whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
Taken right at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. On first down, they'll run. He's out in the clear. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here's the handoff. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Colts will take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They give it to him again. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
We don't get a return out of that punt, and they'll get ready to go on offense. The Steelers offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll come out throwing. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it third down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw him. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover, it's gonna stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm gonna bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Crowder with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Finding Reynolds. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Stiff arm 6. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They send a tight end in motion. Back to the well again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Setting up a throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Running for the marker on second. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Lone back gets the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. First down from the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Back to throw now. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Crowder with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. It is cut left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying the right side. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's on the move. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pass play now. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Running it after the penalty. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. That run gets him 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
36, Colts 18.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Crowder with a return here. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts ready to take the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers very close to an 11th win this season. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another carry for him. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Back-to-back carries here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking for a throw here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw it. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's second down coming up. They'll throw it again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here we go, second and very long. Hauled in left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Pass play coming here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on fourth. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one doesn't go far. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And even with those 2 timeouts left across the field, they can still kneel out this win and send us all home. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.